As the end credits roll on 2021, we're taking a look back at some of the local entertainment highlights from the year. And as far as we're concerned, Kern County has made the highlight reel of Hollywood's comeback.
Things probably changed a lot since you left.
You still got to catch him, right?
Yeah.
Not that much has changed.
Premiering in January, The Little Things had thrice the Oscar winners: Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto. But to those in Kern County, Washington's Joe Deacon may have stolen the spotlight as he played a Kern County sheriff, helping Malek's Jim Baxter solve a serial killer crime in Los Angeles.
It must have been interesting for John Lee Hancock to deal with Jared, then go deal with Denzel, then go deal with Ryan.
60,000 feet up in the air.
And for years, Bakersfield-grown Gregory Porter filled many of our homes with his Grammy Award-winning jazz hits.
Music and food. Two things in life I truly love.
In May, the two-time Grammy winner took us inside his kitchen at his Bakersfield home. His 6-episode cooking show, The Porter House, featured family recipes from his upbringing with locally sourced ingredients.
I'm doing in my music and even with this show is to take my roots from Bakersfield and take them to the rest of the country and to the rest of the world.
Annika and I used to be engaged.
That's her? That's College Girl?
Isn't that football guy you're always watching?
For two other Bakersfield residents, James and Rebecca Gannier, it began to look a lot like Christmas in July. That's when they found out they received a Daytime Emmy nomination for their film Rekindling Christmas.
Besides being able to work with James and our son Christian, the best part for me was just being able to see my vision when I wrote the book come to life on the screen and in the movies. And that just, I can't even tell you how that feels.
Meanwhile, Tehachapi teen Seda Wolf telling us how it felt to have the publishing powers that be take notice of her writing and illustrations. Comic book publisher Scout Comics, which has a distribution deal with Simon & Schuster, bringing her comic book Soulstream to the masses.
The concept of it was kind of just going around in my head for a long time because I think it really is the story that I always wished existed. It's something that if I had found it when I was like maybe 10 or 11, it would have been my absolute favorite thing.
People know that I was coming to take your picture. So if I go missing, this is where they're gonna look.
Another young Bakersfield resident, 12-year-old actor Evan Whitten, also making his mark as Eric in season 1 of ABC's Big Sky. Evan even was a lead in Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon, co-stars including Kate Hudson and Ed Skieran.
I feel like I learned a lot of them, and they're really good actors. And Ed was really nice.
So tell me your names again.
I'm Venus.
I'm Serena.
So what'd you think?
Last but not least, ending the year with an ace. King Richard starring Emmy-nominated Will Smith is based on a true story. Grand Slam champions Serena and Venus Williams and their coach/father Richard Williams. But for Bakersfield resident Sophia Sanders, whose role in the film was a tennis player facing young Venus Williams, life truly imitated art.
Venus and Serena Williams' stepsister Isha Price was actually there watching our auditions, and she said that I reminded her of a girl that Venus played in one of her tournaments.
Sophia actually is a tennis player, and her dad is her coach.
We've always loved the Williams sisters, and so just to be a part of this movie about them in a sport that we love, a family that we love, I mean, it's just been such an amazing experience.
Now, I had the privilege of getting to do full features on all of that local talent throughout the year. Those stories can be experienced in their entirety on our website, turn23.com.